this tutorial, you can click one of them or all of them. That is, if you open rummy.py, you will find multiple lines of file name. Then next part, let's talk about interactive brokers. Interactive brokers is an LLC. We call it IB, and it's a US-based brokerage firm. It operates the largest electronic trading platform in the United States by number of daily average revenue trades. This is Interactive Brokers website. You can go there, take a look quickly. Yeah, this is Interactive Brokers. Sorry, I'm just checking the questions. Okay, this is Interactive Brokers main website. If you are interested in it, you can just click Why IBKR. Then you can read through about this page. Based on my personal experience, the advantages of IB, the most important to myself is advanced API technology. API stands for, actually, is automated program interface, which enables traders to do trading using API. Actually, it's just a interface between two computers so that you can communicate the information. And IB's advanced API technology enable traders to use program to trade. That's the most important thing, I think, for IB. The next part is IB provides very competitive pricing. So by trading with IB, you can save some cost and make more profit. The next part is IB offers global market access. If you go through the website, you will find IB can access 125 markets in 31 countries and use 22 currencies. So it's a very convenience to do trading with IB. Then the next part is how to do algo trading with IB. Just as I explained, you can use Python programs in IbridgePy and then get connected to IB and then trade. This is the brief introduction about the Interactive Broker. The next part, let's talk about IbridgePy. IbridgePy is a Python software helping traders to set up algo trading platform at their own computers or at virtual computers in the cloud. This is IbridgePy's website, www.ibridgepy.com. Go there to take a look together. Yeah, this is IbridgePy's web page. You can take a look. So it's easiest Python platform to backtest and live trade with interactive brokers. But actually, in the most recent release, you can use IbridgePy to trade with Robinhood. Robinhood is a US-based brokerage firm again, and it offers zero commission trading. So if you are interested, you can take a look. The advantages of IbridgePy, I will talk about. The first is IbridgePy can protect traders' intellectual properties because IbridgePy helps traders set up everything at their own computer so that traders does not need to disclose anything or post any information on internet. Think about other competitors online. Most of them ask traders to code their strategies on their website. So think about if you code your Python on a website. So actually, in Python, you cannot hide anything. And then you upload your strategy to other website. There's definitely some risks of your intellectual properties. But think about it, if you do everything on your local computer, then you can control everything. Yeah, that's the safest way to protect your strategies. The next part of IbridgePy is you can backtest and live trade together. One place, I will demonstrate that. The next part is you can use any Python packages, including AI and machine learning and other packages. You can trade with different brokers, manage multiple accounts, and run quantitative algorithms if you are familiar with quantitative preparation. There are a few preparations to set up IbridgePy trading platform, but it's pretty straightforward. The first thing is to go to ibridgepy.com/download to download IbridgePy. There, go through it very quickly. If you go to download IbridgePy, and if you are a user, then you can log in. And then we can live there. Okay, it's there. Download. The most recent IbridgePy version is there. And if you are interested in what has been released, you can go to the release note and take a look right there. And then, so check out your operating system. It supports Windows, Mac, and Ubuntu Linux. Also, you need to think about what kind of Python you are using. If you are a Windows user, you must install Anaconda Python, but you can choose to use either 2.7, 3.6, or 3.7. For others, you can just follow the instruction. Here, what you need to do is go to IbridgePy Python 2 64-bit if you are using Windows Anaconda 2.7. So what you need to do is just click and download the zip file and save it to your local, and then unzip it. Yeah, I won't explain it too much because it's pretty straightforward. And then what you need to do is to apply an account, either a paper account or live account with Interactive Brokers. So you go to Interactive Brokers, you can either open a real account or click free trial. Yeah, both of them works on IbridgePy. Then the next part is download and install IB official terminals on your local computer. One of them called IB Gateway, the other way called Trader Workstation. You just click the download link. Yeah, just click download and install the software as required. It's pretty straightforward. And then configure IB Gateway and TWS. Install Python because we are going to write Python code and execute Python code. So you need a Python. If you have any questions, you can go to IbridgePy tutorials to read it. Read the instruction details tutorials there. There's tutorial. You can click one of them or all of them. Other thing you may be interested is IbridgePy documentation, so that you can see what functions are provided in IbridgePy and what are their performance. If you have any other questions, maybe they are listed at the QA section. There you can go through questions and find out the answers. Another thing I would like to introduce is the community, because the users are very active on this forum, and you can see a lot of questions and answers there. Just quickly experience about that. Then the next part is give you a demo about how to configure TWS and IB gateway. After you log in to IB TWS, it will look like this. You provide your ID and password. A few things you need to do is config, click File, Global Configuration, left side on API, Settings. On the right-hand side, what you need to do is enable ActiveX and socket clients. Make sure the socket port is 7496 and then click OK. That's all you need to do to configure TWS. It's documented in the IbridgePy tutorial. If you missed it, you can go back to there. And then let me talk about the IbridgePy quick demo here. So first step is to open a Python environment. Right now I'm using Windows, so that I installed Anaconda. Anaconda has its own Python IDE environment called Spider. So I open Spider already. You can see I'm using Python 3.6, not the latest Python. That is also supported already. Typically, I like to organize my windows. So left side is code, right hand side is the IPython console. What I like to do is restart the kernel at the beginning, and then first thing you need to do is open the file in IbridgePy folder called runme.py. This is the main entrance of IbridgePy. What you need to do is first find out your account code in IB gateway or TWS. In TWS, you can see on the upper right corner, you will see your account code, DU230626. That's my paper account code. Write it down and then look for the runme.py. You can see the account code is here. You just change it to your own account code. This is one thing you need to do. Okay, either real account or paper account, but I'm using paper account right now. Then the next, what you need to do is to choose an IbridgePy example code. By commenting out all other file names, I mean by that is, if you open runme.py, you will find multiple lines of file name with example code there. You just comment in one line indicating the Python code you want to run and comment out all others. That's what you need to do, run Python code. And then the last step is just run runme.py in Python. What I mean by that is just click this green triangle and run it. The demo I want to give you is, the first demo is example show position.py. So this code will download your account information and display on the screen. We run it and take a look. Wow, pretty fast. Let's take a quick look. So IbridgePy version 5.64, file name is showing up there. The next part is starting initialize trader and initialize trader completed. When you see that, which means your IbridgePy run well on your computer. And then the next part, it will print out your account balance. 3 numbers: cash value, portfolio value, and positions value. Then if you have any positions, for example, I have Apple, Forex, Euro to USD dollar, and I have SPY, which is the ETF tracking SP500 index. So this is my positions. And you can trade the stocks, options, futures, Forex, any contracts supported in IB using IbridgePy. Then if you have any pending orders, it will list it up there. You can see I have one order ID is 134. Status is submitted. Order information there. You can see this is a limit to buy limit by Forex, USD, Euro to USD dollars. Limit price is 1 cent. That's why it is still a pending order. And if you place orders which cannot be manipulated by the program, it will list it by perm ID there so that your code cannot touch it. There's Amazon and Interactive Brokers stock there. Then E and D. That's the end of the information there. Okay, this is the demo of how to run IbridgePy. If you want to switch to other program, what you need to do is just comment out this line. In Python, you use hash sign. Then the next part is to comment out this one. This one example is to show real-time price. Right now, market is open already. Let's still run this real-time price. Right now, I'm showing real-time prices of Euro to USD dollars. You can see it prints out price every second. Yeah, let's stop there. And I like to clean the kernel every time. Make screen. Oh, this is the code. Okay, this code is very simple. What I want to show you is right now the market is open. I want to get the real-time price of SPY. And let's print SPY. As simple as that. And then go to runme.py and run it. You can see SPY price coming in right now because right now US market is open. See it's going on right now. Let's stop it. For example, I just want to obtain historical data. What I will do is to comment out the other code and comment in this line. So it will get historical data. For example, I just run it I want to give you a feeling about how it runs. So it print out the historical data of SPY. In my code, I ask for the price of Apple and Google. You can see the historical data comes in. Yeah, this is the quick demo of how IbridgePy runs. If you are interested in what the code in the sample code, what you need to do is open file. This is the IbridgePy folder, and you go to strategies and look for example, this is the code I used to get historical data. Example, get historical data.py. You know, open it up, you can take a look. It's very straightforward. You define symbol and request historical data and then print. As simple as pie. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. Let's see anything else. Okay, the code structure. So we start talking about the Python code. I will talk about a few functions. At the beginning, it may not be as straightforward, but please follow me. You will understand it's pretty simple actually. In IbridgePy, there are 3 basic functions. The first one is called initialize. This function is used to declare IbridgePy global variables. I will show you an example. This function runs once at the beginning of your execution. So which means just one time. If you want to run something one time at the beginning of your code, put it there in this function. The other function is called handle data. This is the function where you put your trading decisions. It runs every second as default, but it's configurable. You can change it. And as I mentioned, trading decisions are made there. If you want to make decisions, have a fixed schedule. For example, every second, every minute, every hour, or even every day, or every 10 minutes, something like that, you can configure it. However, you may not want to do something regularly, as often as 1 minute. You just say, I want to do something at the beginning of the market, 9:30 Eastern time, or you want to do something just 1 second before the market close, so that you will use a function called schedule function. You can schedule events there. You can call function there. Yeah, this is the 3 basic functions you need to run. You need to write your code. Okay, let's talk about the code a little bit. So initialize function looks like this. In the example of show real-time prices, so this sample code will print the ask price of SPY every second, just what I demoed for you. So in initialize, I define a global variable called security. The way I define it is I put context dot security. So in this way, context dot security becomes a global variable in IbridgePy, so that you can use it in other functions. For example, handle data, context dot security here. And I use an IbridgePy function called symbol to define the contract. So I put SPY, which means I want to trade SPY ETF and trade at IB. Then, because I want to print ask price of SPY every second, So I put my trading decision, even if it's not a trading decision, but just print or action. So I put the function show real-time price in handle data, so that this part of code will be executed every second as default. And then I put the global variable here and tell it I want to have ask price there. And then I put a variable, local variable called ask price. And then I just print. As I showed you in the example, it just keep running every second. As we showed you the show real-time price, and it just keep going. It just show real-time price. Think about you have the real-time price. You can do the calculation. For example, when the price is greater than $300, I just place order. So what you need to do is continue this handle data and place order there. IbridgePy will execute that. The next example is to fetch historical data. This sample code will fetch historical data of SPY daily bar. From today, go back to 5 days. Same thing, I put global variable in initialize to tell the code I want to handle contract of SPY. And then I put things in handle data, say first print, and then use the IbridgePy function called request historical data. And then I say I want SPY. I want the daily bar. I want to go back 5 days. Then hist is a pandas data frame. It has the returned information of historical data of SPY, and then print. Because I just want to do it once. So I use end to end my code. And then it will print out, looks like this, just as I showed you in the demo.